as a company and as Dr. Phillips, we are really grateful to Mr. Kohli for giving us this opportunity to get involved in this kind of an event. And adventure sports in India has a very, very long way to go. And we're sure that with Mr. Kohli's efforts, we're well on our way there. We're also grateful to Raja Ranveer Singh, who's spent his time, instead of he could have actually been at the hockey match yesterday, which we won, but oh yes. So he decided to come with us and spend some time with us. We're really grateful to him for this thing, and I would really like to hand over to you, to General Bindra, who will really who's the man in charge of the course management. He's the head of the technical committee. He'll tell us about the event and the course management per se, and then I'll request him to hand over to Raja Ranveer Singh.
It gives me great pleasure to see that Raja Ranveer Singh has found time to be with us this morning. He is a very, very busy man, and it's really a privilege for the IRA to have him come down and inaugurate this function. This function wouldn't have been possible but for the Godfrey Phillips, who have always been a source of major support to us. As regards the events, this program is going to go over 3 days. Today we will first have the whitewater rafting sprints, followed by whitewater kayak sprints in the morning session, and in the afternoon we'll have the whitewater rafting marathon from here to Brahmpur. That will be the end of today's function, and tomorrow morning we will start with the slaloms, the whitewater rafting slalom and the whitewater kayak slalom, and also the flotilla will start with all our guests, honored guests who are here. We would like to go down the Ganga so that they can have the feel of this wonderful river that is with us. I think in India, people are not really making use of the waters as they should be. We are so lucky in having such fine waters with us, and yet we are not making enough use. I wish we could make far more use of these, and I'm sure in years to come this will happen. With these few words, I'll now hand over to Mr. Avinash Kohli to say a few words.
I would like to say that it's an honor to have Raja Ranveer Singh, a colleague and a friend who has honored us today, especially during the Kumbh Mela, the Mahakumbh. This is a very major auspicious occasion for us. Once again, the GPI has come forward to help us to launch this program, but we are not doing what we did last year. We are always looking ahead to do something new, because this program is much more broad-based. More people who have come this time, they will participate with it, plus the competition. The other thing what we are trying to do is build a slalom course for Asia here. We have asked the Asian Olympic Committee and the Indian Olympic Association to help us to organize a slalom course which has 5 gold medals, and we must build the first center on the Ganges. That's our goal this year. And for this, I know we will get support from Raja Ranveer Singh, because he's the Secretary General of the Asian Olympics. Once again, it's really a privilege to be back on the Ganges. This is where I've spent 22 years to promote this program. On the last day, I will release my book, Rafting in India, and that will be only as the first Indian release. We're making an international edition which will be released in Delhi later on.
And the young participants who are here. It's indeed a privilege for me to be here with all of you. And it's a great honor to be with Mr. Kohli and his team, who have been the pioneers for rafting in this country. And I must say that you've done a wonderful job. I've been here, in fact, I came here many years ago, I think about 15 or 18 years ago, and came and saw this camp and the things, the way everything has come up. It's really been wonderful. And we are very grateful to the press for the lovely coverage that they're giving us, and the media, as well as the television companies, which have made this game popular through the media, and it's been possible for the rest of the country to see this game. This sport, in fact, is, as Mr. Kohli was mentioning, because going down the rapids, it's not very easy for spectators to watch it, and it's through the media and through television that this message is carried through the country. And I'd like to congratulate him on his idea for forming the Slalom Center. And in fact, we are sending off a letter to the Sports Committee of the Olympic Council of Asia, and we'd request the Asian Olympic Committee as well. We are meeting in April in Bangkok to consider their demand and to see that we can set up a center for Asia for slalom in Rishikesh itself.
आपने दे नहीं तो कैसे निकल लो सर। ये वैसे कंफर्म हो गया कि हम लोग मतलब यहाँ से रन कर जाएंगे और मतलब इसमें बैठना है।